Today we're going to take a look at dividend yields. When you buy a stock, you get the first dividend, and the dividend can be expressed as a percentage. But this isn't constant. There's lots of factors that change your dividend yield as a percentage. So we'll just run through an explanation which I wasn't fully aware of until I've done my research. I've now put my findings together, which I would hope find useful to others who are unsure or may not realise this very interesting fact. I use my dividend paying stocks as a form of passive income to supplement my future incomes. So here we go. The yield percentage of dividends, also known as the dividend yield, is a financial ratio that shows how much a company pays out in dividends each year relative to its stock price. It's calculated using the following formula. We'll have several formulas, but they're all quite easy to understand. The dividend yield equals the annual dividends per share divided by the price per share times 100 to turn it into a percentage. How purchase timing and price affect dividend yields? The dividend yield is directly affected by the stock price at the time of purchase, since the numerator, annual dividends per share, that's the top figure, remains constant in the short term. Changes in the stock price, denominator, the bottom one, that's the price per share, will change the dividend yield. Here we'll take a look at a few examples with different scenarios. And we go up to example number one. Example one, stable dividends, fluctuating stock price. So the dividends stay the same, but the price of the stock price changes. Assume a company pays an annual dividend of $2 per share. Now we're talking about dollars, but pounds would work equally the same, as we're based in the UK. So, high purchase price. The purchase price is $50. The dividend yield is $2 divided by $50 times 100 equals 4%. A low purchase price. The purchase price is $25 opposed to $50. So the dividend yield is $2 divided by 25 times 100 equals 8%. In this example, buying a stock at a lower price significantly increases the dividend yield. Moving on to example number two. Here we look at the scenario of increasing dividends. So the price of the dividends go up, but the stock price remains the same, constant stock price. Consider the stock price is stable at $40, or as I said, it could be £40. But the company increases its annual dividends from $1.60 to $2 per share. So we'll look at number one. The initial dividend is $1.60. The dividend yield is calculated by $1.60 divided by the price of the stock times 100. It gives you 4%. Now, the next item is number two, increased dividend. The dividend goes up from $1.60 to $2, but the price of the stock remains the same. So $2 divided by 40 times 100 equals 5%. Your yield has gone up. In this scenario, even if the stock price remains the same, an increase in dividends results in a higher dividend yield. Moving on to example 3. Decreasing stock price, the price of the stock goes down, and increasing dividends. Suppose a company increases its annual dividend from $1.50 to $2 per share. Or as I said, it can be £1.50 to £2 per share. And the stock price drops from $50 or £50 to $40 or £40. The initial conditions, the price of the stock is $50, the dividend payout is $1.50. So to calculate the yield, we divide $1.50 divided by 50 times 100 is 3%. The conditions change. The price of the stock drops from $50 down to $40. The dividend yield goes up. So one go down, the price of the stock, but the yield goes up. Calculating the yield, that's $2 per stock. Price per stock is $40 times 100 is 5%. So here, the combination of a decreasing stock price and increase in dividend amplifies the increase in dividend yield. So we'll just summarise all of this. The purchase price impact. Lower purchase price leads to higher dividend yields, while higher purchase price results in lower yields, assuming dividends remain constant. Dividend change impact increases in dividends, raises the dividend yield, while decreases lower it, assuming the stock price remains constant. The combined effect. The impact of yield can be more pronounced when stock prices and dividends move in opposite directions. For example, decreasing stock price and increasing dividends. And here are some practical considerations to be aware of. When evaluating dividend stocks, 1. Market conditions. Stock prices can be volatile, and buying during market dips can increase yield if the dividends remain stable. Dividend stability. Companies with a history of stable or growing dividends are often preferred for dividend investing. Long-term perspective. Long-term investors may prioritise total return, capital gains plus dividends rather than just yield. In conclusion, understanding how purchase price and dividends changes impact yield helps investors make informed decisions and optimise their dividend income. So this is something I've learned. I'm investing in a Vanguard all-world high dividend paying ETF. And so my dividend yield doesn't stay constant. As I said, depending on the price of the dividend after I've purchased it, the dividend payout and the price of the stock will change my dividend yield. And I'm looking for about 3%, but we'll look at that in another video. Hope you found this interesting. Quite an interesting learning for myself. I think I wasn't 100% sure of how dividend yields varied, but now I've got a full understanding and I've put it down in a video to share my findings so others, yourselves, can get an understanding. So I hope you found this video interesting, and I really do appreciate you watching. Please like, ask any questions, send comments, and subscribe. Till next time, I wish you a really, really successful investing adventure. Thank you.